Okay, so I'm here, bare face, hello. Today I'm going to take you through some new makeup that I've found. So this could be found in the shop, could be sent to me in subscription boxes, just some new bits and bobs that I have tried. I also thought I've got this from Glossybox, which is the Garnier Ultra Lift Sheet mask thing. I thought I'd give this a little try as well. Have these under whilst I talk through some of the products. Some of the products that I found aren't new to the market, but they are new to me. So I thought, hey ho, I'll treat myself. Haven't done a lot of, I thought these would be like watermelon scented, sorry. I haven't done a lot of makeup recently on this channel, and I thought, why not? We'll have a little bit of a chit chat. I don't know why I've done this. Have a little bit of a chit chat and I have a little get ready with me. These are huge. Oh my God. Oh, they're not meant to go that way around. Okay, stupid me. Okay, they're meant to go like this. Oh, I don't like that. That's so close to my eye. Does anybody else have issues putting on iPads? Oh my God. Right, okay, that's okay. Why are these so huge? Like, have I just got a tiny face? Okay. Crisis averted, I think. Right, we'll leave them on for now. And we'll put that down there. These are supposed to be like -4 degrees in feeling. So obviously good for depuffing and whatnot. I don't know what's in it. I've just thrown it down on the floor. But they feel nice. I'm not too sure how much they are because I got them in Glossybox. And that Glossybox isn't up yet, but spoiler alert, it didn't have a price on for this. I think I got a little bit extra in my box. I don't know why. So I thought I would show you what I bought myself. So the first thing that I was really excited about is that number 17 is back in Boots. So number 17 is like a teenage brand of makeup. So it's kind of pocket money friendly, and it's kind of like Boots' own version of maybe collection makeup. So I got two things. I got the Second Skin Enhancing Foundation. This is in the shade 001N. I think really I should have had 002N, but I haven't got it. And then the other thing is the Ultimate Look Finishing Powder, and this is in 010 or 010, and it says your perfect handbag companion high coverage powder with a flawless complexion complemented with vitamin E and sweet almond oil to make your skin soft and silky, dermatologically tested. So we'll see if that's any good and see if it goes a bit cakey and whatnot. I then got this palette by NYX. This is the Ultimate Utopia palette, and I swear to God, this palette has been staring at me since it first came out, I think last year. And I tell you, I want to see if anybody can guess which shade. I'm gonna open this up. Oh my God, why can't I open it? Which shade is the one that drew me in? I think most of you guys will know, but let's see. Which shade do you think was the reason why I chose this palette? I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was this one. This green shade. As soon as I seen it, I was like, I need it. I also like this, like, it doesn't show the kind of vibrancy of it, but it's like a mint sparkly green. I haven't had one of these palettes in a long time. I had the kind of smoky eyes one, the really popular warm tones one. It was kind of like when people over in the UK couldn't get maybe the Morphe 35B palette. NYX had like a little one like this, but it was all like warm browns, and that was like sold out for ages. And then I also got the colourful one. Do I think that those other palettes, there are better quality out there? Yes, but am I going to get this because of one particular colour? Yes. This was £16, so you get 16 shades, so £1 a shade. Not too bad. I then decided to, I don't know why I've done this, punish myself by getting the Epic Wear waterproof eyeliner, and this is in white. The original version of this, if you remember, they had them in loads of different colours like they do now. It was great, but it cracked. Yeah, this is exactly it. They've got the kind of the brush tip, and then I'm just going to swatch around here, and it's this beautiful opaque milky white. It's so hard to find a white eyeliner that is A, pigmented, B, doesn't crack, and that isn't maybe like a water activated one. So I got that. That was £9. I think that's really expensive. NYX used to be like really cheap, and now I don't feel like they're as cheap as what they once were. Does anyone else think that? These are really cooling. I can feel those. Then I've got this Brow Atelier brow soap. I got this from Glossy Box this month for September, and it comes with a little brush, so it's just essentially a soap brows. I got this from Huda, which is the Glow Wish kind of body glow stuff. You can put it on your face, so I'm going to take out the obvious fair light one. And then I got this sparkly shadow. I might use this as a highlighter. This is by To Die For. No, it's from Tease. I find sometimes that Glossy Box products, they have like a lot of different names, and it's really, the branding's really confusing. I'm just gonna do a little swatch for you, because that's it there on the back of my finger, and then that's it there. It's a lovely shade, I will say. It's very, very nice. But yeah, I do find sometimes like the Glossy Box kind of stuff to be a little bit confusing on the packaging. I did also have this Belle Pierre banana powder, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the number 17 instead. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my brows, and I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. Also, it would help, I need my hair cut desperately. It would help if I move my fringe out the way so you guys can see. So soap brows, dead easy to do. This is quite good because it comes with its own little brush, which I think is really handy. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some setting spray when I find some. Yeah, oh God, this is doing terrible. I mean, God forbid if you wanted to wear these and not have it go into your hairline. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take some setting spray, and actually do this. I'm going to do the brush first, so it's kind of quite wet, but not like too. Oh, it looks quite wet, but essentially I'm just going to then rub it up. So essentially when you're doing like your soap brows, you really want to load the brush up, and you want it to be wet but not too wet. This looks horrible. Hang on. What I will say is that it's nice that the brush is small, but it isn't very flexible, so it is quite hard to get it into here. Like, it's not the best way, but anyway, I've got my brush is loaded. There we go. And how I do my soap brows is I go with the flow, and then I go against the grain, and then I go up. So let's have a feel. So I'm just gonna go, oh great. Where's it? So I come up, it's on my eyelash, great. The brush is very stiff. And then I'm gonna go against, and that just, I'm just gonna go against, and that just allows all the hairs to be captured. And this kind of gives you a laminated brow look. I actually don't like this. I'm gonna try my pink honey brush instead, and I'm just gonna do the same thing and see if that, I'll do one side with the pink honey and one side with the original spoon. So I'm just gonna carry on with this brow first. All over my fingers. And then I'm just gonna push it up. Okay, and then next I just like to flatten it. Oh, it's not too bad that. So let's try the pink honey side. So this is not pink, this is still that brow soap, I'm just using the pink honey brush. Well, definitely quicker. There we go. There is little chunks though. Well, actually, just gonna bring it down. I very much like that. Oh yes, I do like that. Right, I'm gonna take these off because they are annoying me. Do feel nice though. Just gonna massage that in. Okay, so this looks insane. I get that, but I don't have my usual P. Louise base. I can't find my concealer, so I'm just using this really old white Sephora pencil, kind of throwing it back to 2013 with the Milk Jumbo Milk, and I keep calling it NYX Jumbo Milk pencil. So it's kind of the same thing. So we're going to open it up, and I don't know what I want to go for. I feel like I'm very much drawn, I'm really into purples at the moment. I think I might go with like this purple, with this bit of pink, and then have this green, goldy kind of colour. So I'm not going to talk, I'm going to zoom in, and if anything interesting happens, I will interject it over the top, but you're going to get some nice music. So let's begin. Okay, so I've done my eyes, now we can do the face, and I'm going to take the Second Skin Enhancing Foundation. Let's pray that it is sort of the same. Oh, that looks light. That looks light. And have I got a clean brush? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Oh, this is cleanish. Ooh, 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 ooh. This looks light. It's obviously it's like a skin tint. Like, actually, on camera it looks very white, but in real life it doesn't look too bad. Boop. On camera it looks so white. Now I know I look really white. Wow. I'm just looking at myself in the viewfinder. In real life it's not as noticeable. I'm just gonna go close up so you guys can see. You can still see like my spots and stuff through it, which I think it's more like, obviously, like I say, your skin, but better. I'm gonna risk it all by putting on the translucent powder. Let's see if it cakes up. Oh, by the way, this is supposed to be a long-lasting foundation with a medium coverage for a natural, healthy looking base. Combination of spherical powders, helps to minimize the appearance of imperfections. Formulated with vitamin E and hyaluronic acid to give your skin a fresh finish. Would you say that that's medium? I don't know, but let's find a big brush. Got this one from Peaches. We'll use the clean side, not the dirty side, and we'll just pat on. I don't normally like to set all my face, but for some reason I have. I like to set it in areas where I crease, which is around here, and I can see that there's already some creasing. Okay, blush and bronzer on. Looks extreme, so I'm just gonna kind of subtlify this out. This side is looking really bright. It doesn't look, again, that dramatic in real life. I think it's just my lighting. Next, we have got this. We've got this little eyeshadow from Tease that I'm going to use as a highlighter. I've got this brush, but I think this might be a bit too much because it does seem quite pigmented. So I'm going to take, do you remember when fan brushes were a thing? They were like really in. So I'm going to take a fan brush and I'm just going to just smoosh it around. And we'll just, hello, do you want to actually put any on my face? And put it on. Well, actually that's quite nice. Right, lipstick on, and I feel like this is like trying new stuff, but I've only got a handful of things, but 1 second. This is the final look. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see, and then I'm gonna give you my thoughts and opinions on the whole thing, but this is it close up. Okay, so obviously this isn't like a wear test or anything like that. This is literally me doing my makeup. It's taken me about an hour to do this video. And in this hour, there is some creasing here. You know, I'm coming up to 33, okay? So I've got some smile lines and things like that. And the product is setting in here. I get that a lot with a lot of products. I'm okay with that. I just need to like tap it out. Sometimes it can accentuate the lines. Like right now, I feel like that's accentuating maybe more of a line than what I actually have. But maybe I can just play around with that. Maybe I can use less product, or maybe I could apply more setting powder. Maybe that will help. I just got to have a little bit more of a try of it. I'm going to put the prices up for these here because I can't remember, but I feel like this was like tops £5 and this was like £3, but the prices are on the screen if I've got that wrong. Really cheap and affordable. So if you are on a budget, if you have anybody in your life that is starting out with makeup and they want to try something new, the number 17 range is affordable, but it seems to have something about it. Next, soap brows. Oh my god, I forgot to put this on. Oh well, next video. Next, soap brows. The Brow Atelier Define Styling Brow Soap. I keep getting weird bits on my fingers. This is actually really good. The brush is hitty missy. Like, it's great that it's small so that you can get into like the fine hairs. However, it's not flexible, and this is it's actually quite an awkward shape. You wouldn't think, but it is. But I do have my pink honey one, and I feel like it applied better with that. What I'll do is I'll do a favourite and fails, and I'll put this in here to see whether or not I get any like white flaky crispy bits or anything like that, but that's all right. But I will say it is very expensive. This I think will set you back about £17–18. Again, keep an eye out for that glossy box video. The price is in there. Then we have the NYX Ultimate Palette, and you'll see by my facial expressions like what I kind of thought this whilst I was going through. The colours that I used this purple, I used this, obviously this green, I used this kind of, no, this shade here for like my brow bone, this one is like a transition shade, and this one in the inner corner. This, I actually really enjoyed it. I think if I had a better base, I think I would probably have, it would have been a bit easier to apply. So I will do like another video where I find my P. Louise bases, or just buy some new P. Louise bases. This green shade, it made me sad because it is stunning. Like when I put it on my finger, it is gorgeous. When I swatch it, it is like fully. But when I put it on my eyes, it was so meh. Like so meh. You saw me spritz some like setting spray onto a brush, and that did apply better. But what I do find with NYX metallic shades like this, when you use a setting spray as a base, it kind of like it doesn't have the same like reflex, like the same like sparkles in the same way. It lies flat and it kind of goes like crumbly and chunky. So that makes me a bit sad that that's happened. The other eye actually off camera applied a lot better, so maybe I just need to have like a slightly tackier base. I'm not too sure. I'll have to play around with that. The little mint green one applied really nicely with the brush, so that was quite nice, but again, just need to play around and kind of get to grips with that. I'm just going to put some micellar water on a pad. The purple shade's lovely, but I don't know how well you could see, but there was quite a lot of kick up in the pan. So if that is I mean, I wouldn't say it's like subculture level of kick up, but if you are a person who doesn't like kick up because maybe you don't want the mess and things like that, that is something to maybe keep in mind. The shades were very nice that I used and they blended really well. Again, I think I need to have a better base. The white, because it was a cream stick shadow, it was quite like stubborn and it didn't, the blend wasn't as seamless in places that I wanted, but that's because of my base, not because of the eyeshadow. But I'm very excited to keep trying this, and this feels like better quality than the other ones, but then again, my other ones are very old. I need to do a declutter. This was lovely as a highlighter. At first I was a bit like, this is not that good for a highlighter, but no, I like that. It's good. It is really good. So I'm quite happy with all the things that I had. I think I do need to play around with them a little bit more. Quite excited about how cheap these are and how nice these are as well. This did have a little funny sort of a smell. It smells very cheap. That's the only way I can describe it. It smells... It doesn't smell the best. This doesn't really have a smell, but that does not smell great. So it smells, it doesn't have like a scent to it. It's just whatever the ingredients are, it doesn't smell the best. But yes, that is it. That is my final look. I'm using the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte in the shade Bombshell. I got that in their advent calendar like 2 years ago. I am a hoarder of makeup, so like, I need to get rid of some of this makeup and treat myself to some new makeup. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you liked this concept where, well, it's not a new concept, but if you like the idea of me going through makeup and doing some makeup, oh my god, the eyeliner. Yes, I completely forgot about the eyeliner. The Epic Ink eyeliner. I mean, I've been struggling to get this off the back of my hand. I can't actually see any cracking, so that is oh, I've got some black down here. That's a good sign. I don't know what I've done down there. Get you off. Yeah. There was no cracking or anything like that, so that is a good sign. I'll again see how it wears and I'll let you know. I haven't done a favourites and fails video in a long time, so we'll do that in an update. But as a general rule, I really liked it. It's very like, this texture is, I don't know how well you can see, but it's like a little bit sticky. It's a gloopy. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with this considering the last lot that I got from them all cracked. But yes, let me know what you think of this video and would like to see more. Give it a little thumbs up. Obviously it really helps the channel when you give a little thumbs up, and of course if you really liked it you can subscribe. We're on our way to 3,000 subscribers, and when we get to 3,000 I'm going to do a little giveaway to say thank you to everyone who has supported me over the last few years, but also to all the new people who have joined. Hello. You can also follow me on Instagram here and TikTok here. I'm going to start posting more on TikTok and Instagram, and of course you can stay and watch some other videos that YouTube are going to recommend at the end. But thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye!